Hey guys, Tiffany with another video, and as you guys saw in the title, this is gonna be another one. Check that all up. Hey guys, Tiffany with another video, and as you guys saw in the title, this is gonna be another one of my will I buy it or nah videos. You guys know how this works. I just come show you guys some products that are releasing or have just recently released, let you guys know my thoughts on whether it is something that I plan on picking up, it's got a little question mark, or it's just a nah bruh for me altogether. You guys also know that I am trying to be a lot more conscious about the products that I picked up. I was trying to limit myself and say, okay, I'm only going to get like 4 things, but that hasn't been working. But I also didn't want to give myself like a budget, like, okay, you're not going to spend over this. I'm just trying to be a lot more aware. I'm not picking up things just to pick it up. I'm not picking up things just to review. I'm getting things that I know for a fact I am going to be using, put into some use. So on that note, let's get started. Let's first start with ColourPop. ColourPop is coming out with a new collection. It is a spring collection and it is coral themed. They are coming out with an eyeshadow palette which is called the Sweet Talk palette. It doesn't say how many shades, 3, 6, 9, 12. 12 eyeshadows, and it's gonna be $18. I think usually the ColourPop palettes are about $16, so I do hope they are not going up on their prices. Or are they $12? I think they're like $12 to $16, but either way, I really hope they are not going up on their prices. I know that ColourPop is getting a lot more popular, but let's be for real. Like, the reason we love ColourPop is because they give us a lot of good bang for your buck. So I really hope they're not changing that. The eyeshadows look beautiful. This is something that I think it's available now. Ooh, I should get it. It's available now. I thought this was about to release, but it's actually available now. It looks like I think I'm gonna get that eyeshadow palette for sure. I think those are some gorgeous coral shades. We don't always see coral, and when we do see it, it's not always done right. I think with the balance of shades, ColourPop has done this one the right way. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and order this now. They are also coming out with some lipsticks. There are 6 Cream Luxe lipsticks. The shades aren't doing anything for me, so I definitely feel like I could pass on these, but they are $7 each, which is not the most expensive. Yeah, I don't like cream lipsticks. I either like matte, or you guys know lately I've been loving lip gloss, so the lipsticks are a definite pass for me. They are coming out with 6 Super Shock blushes. The blushes are $8 each. Again, they are coral themed. There looks like there's some kind of like orangey shade in there as well. Those do look nice. I'm not a blush person. I used to love blush. Like, I used to feel like I needed blush. Ooh, I'm gonna get this wig together. I used to feel like I needed blush, but now I don't wear blush at all. I actually used to purge myself of my blushes, but I don't wear blush anymore, so the blushes are a pass. There are 6 Jelly Much shadows. Y'all know how I feel about those Jelly Much. It's a no. It's a no. We're not even gonna talk about it. Ooh, but wait, photosynthesis. That looks like the shade Telepathy that I actually have from ColourPop and I love. Am I retracting myself? Am I retracting my statement on how much I don't like the whole jelly? $8. I don't know though. That photosynthesis, cute little wordplay. That does look really pretty. The rest of them, it's like an easy pass, but that shade looks really nice. So that's a maybe. And it looks like you can get the full lipstick set for $42, or the full complete set as a whole for $143. Won't be doing that, but I think I may get that eyeshadow. I know I'm going to get the eyeshadow palette, and I may get that Jelly Much shadow. I might be contradicting myself on that one, so we'll see. So MAC is coming out with a new collection. It is going to be one of their Disney themed collections. This is not the first time MAC has done that. This one is for Aladdin. You guys know they are redoing Aladdin. I really don't know how to feel about it. I loved Aladdin when I was younger. Aladdin was like one of my favorite movies. I love the fact that they're kind of thinking outside the box with Will Smith, but then I also feel like nobody can do Genie like Robin Williams. Like, I don't even imagine anyone else in that character role other than him, so it's kind of hard. And then at the same time, I sometimes feel like when they do like live on cartoons, it does it a disservice. So I really don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know. I'm probably gonna watch it because I just want to go critique it, honestly. But they are coming out with the collection. It is the Aladdin Collection. It's going to be available May 16th. There is all kind of things. There's bronzers, there's eyeshadow palettes, there's lipsticks. This collection definitely looks like an easy pass for me. The eyeshadows, I mean, they're nice, but they don't look like anything new. These are probably things I can dupe within my collection. So it's going to be a no for me. Usually MAC's been coming out with these bronzers and they've been like extra ashy, extra light. I feel like this one probably wouldn't work for me. I mean, it might. It like might just work for me, but I don't know if it's going to work for too many people with a whole bunch of melanin to their skin. And then you have the lipstick shade. It's cute. It's cute or whatever, but it's not something that I feel like I need to pick up. So yeah, this is definitely a pass for me. So Dose of Colors is coming out with a what did I just say? Dose of Colors is coming out with the Minnie Mouse themed collection. Didn't they do this before? Didn't they do a Minnie Mouse collection before? So I feel like they have. They're coming out with 3 matte liquid lipsticks. I feel like they're passable. The Bountiful, kind of like beautiful, but Bountiful. Was I saying fuel? Girl, I cannot talk today. Bountiful. I think that's it. That shade does look interesting, just because you guys know I love a good nude. But I haven't really been into matte lipsticks lately, especially not matte liquid lipsticks. There are 3 glitter eyeliners. Those look cute. I'm not the biggest glitter eyeliner person, but I do think those shades are nice. If the price is doable, I may pick one up. And then they're coming out with the face palette. So the face palette has eyeshadows, and then it looks like it has a blush, is what I'm assuming that is. They're nice. I don't see any prices. Dose of Colors is not the most affordable brand. Let's just be for real, okay? So sometimes their things can be a little pricey. I don't think this is going to be something that I want to pick up within my price range that I'm comfortable paying for it, knowing that I probably wouldn't use the products for too much. So this one is definitely a pass for me. But I think the packaging is cute, and I think a lot of people love it because a lot of people love Disney. I mean, people come up to the post office like all the time, and they're always talking about planning trips to Disney. And I don't know if it's because I'm from Florida. I'm from Fort Lauderdale, so I've been to Disney like a million, billion, trillion, gazillion times. But I don't know, like I just don't have that it's the most wonderful place. I don't have that, you know, the it's a small world. I don't have that feeling about Disney. So I think a lot of people will enjoy this because they do have that feeling about Disney, and I think this collection is probably going to do really well. It's just going to be a pass for me personally. So Farsali is coming out with a new product. They are coming out with the Rose Gold Skin Mist. So this is supposed to be a 4-in-1 wonder for the skin, infused with rose hip seed oil and 24 karat gold flakes. It instantly adds a burst of hydration to the skin. It is an alcohol-free formula, can be used as a skin hydrating mist, a primer to grip your makeup in place, spritz over your face to get rid of any excess powder, yada yada yada. It's gonna run you $39. It is available now. Y'all, I'm not even gonna front, I kind of want to pick this up. I wish this was $28. If this was $28, I would pick this up with no hesitation. You guys know I do have combination skin, but I've been loving a more dewy look lately. Hence my face, girl. Girl, do I think it's summer? I know I look dewy. I've been loving spritzing my face with a dewy spray and then going with a setting spray on top of it. I don't know why. It's just what I've been loving. So I know I'm looking like super dewy right now. I wish this was $28. I would scoop it up. $39 kind of makes me... That's what I'm doing right now. It doesn't say how much product you get. Let me see if I can see it on the packaging. 50 milliliters. What does 50 milliliters equal up to? Let me try and zoom in. I think that says 1.7 fluid ounces. I'm trying to zoom in on the picture. I think that's what it says. Ooh. I've been finding some really good sprays at the drugstore to give me that really dewy finish. So I don't think I will pick. I like the idea of this. And if this was cheaper, no lie, I would pick it up. Even though I feel like Farsali can sometimes be a gimmicky brand when it comes to a lot of their products, I would get this. But I can't justify that price. So it's going to be a no for me. So on March 15th, which is like, what, tomorrow, I think? I don't know what day it is. Every day is Monday when you work at the post office. Like, people be coming in there, oh, it's almost Friday. And I just want to bop them on the head. Like, what's a Friday at the post office? Baby, I work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, okay? Like, what's Friday? What is it? Don't mind me. My customers do come in like they love me. They say all the time, our post office is one of the best post offices. Like, people drive to our post office and it's way out of the way of where they stay, because they say like people at the post office generally have like such a nasty attitude and be looking like, what do you want? Like, we really don't want to be here today. But people always tell us that our post office is fun. We're always laughing. We're always joking. You'll never tell that we're having a bad day in the back when we come up to the window most of the time. And not all of us. I mean, there's like one or two that their attitude sucks. But for the most part, we always try to have a good time and give a really good experience. So don't think that I be being mean to people. I don't. So Natasha Denona, she's coming out this palette on the 15th. It's supposed to release online and in stores. And I think Sephora is going to be... Oh no. Okay, so the 15th it's online and in Sephora. And then April it's available to all retailers. This is called the Biba? Why everybody feel like they got to do like a cool name? Just stop. Just stop it, people. But it is all neutrals. There are cream and powder formulas, mattes, and it's also her first palette to include a black shade in a cream powder. I'm not giving her no kudos for finally putting a black. Like, you should have been gave us a black. It should have been a black in the Safari palette. That's all I'm saying. I'm not, I like the fact that there's a mixture of cool and warm, because I feel like it's not just a warm palette to leave out those who like the cool shades, and it's not just a cool palette to leave out those who like the warmer neutrals. I like the fact that there's a really nice mixture. What I don't like is that price. I have Natasha Denona palettes, and honestly, I don't feel like her palettes are worth the $129. I just don't, okay? Do I still have my palette? Yes. Did I take it back? No. Do I use it every now and then? But had I knew how the shadows performed, I just don't think I would have paid $129. I'll try out one of her mini shades. I love her holiday releases. I just will no longer bring myself to pay $129 for a palette, because I don't feel like those palettes are worth it. So it's definitely a no for me. I know a lot of people, I saw online, like a lot of people are excited for this palette. I think the palette is pretty. I love the shade ranges that is in there. I think this will work for a lot of different skin tones. Like I said, you get a really good mixture of everything, but it's just not worth it to me. Looks like Juvia's Place is coming out with the Warrior 3. There's no like word per se, and I know y'all like, Tiff, you talking about Juvia's Place? I am. Looks like they're coming out with the Warrior 3. I'm gonna call it. I think this is going to be a mixture of really good shimmers and mattes, because I feel like with the original Warrior palette, I think the shimmers stole the show of that palette, and I kind of feel like the mattes were a little wonky. Then you had the Warrior 2, which was all mattes, and I felt like those mattes were really good. So now I think they're just going to give a banging mixture of mattes and shimmers. I'm calling it. So that is what I think is going to happen. It just says coming soon. It has a little filter that everybody thinks is cool when you don't really show any colors to not give it away. I think it's annoying, quite frankly. So it does have that filter on there. So yeah, we'll see. And then back to Natasha Denona. Natasha Denona is coming out with a foundation, or is it out? March 15th. Again, I have no clue what the date is. So it looks like The palette and the foundation are going to release at the same time. This foundation comes in 20 shades. They're going to run you $45 each. I know as soon as I said 20 shades, people are like, what? Fenty got 50 shades. Hoola came out with 40 shades. CoverGirl got 50 shades. I'm not gonna get into my soapbox about companies coming out with minimum shades, because I feel like even if you come out with minimum shades on like your first little test run, if you come out with a good enough shade range within those 20 shades, kudos to you. But I don't think that's the case. I'm looking at the shades and I'm not impressed. And then how y'all gonna have a model, you know, how y'all gonna throw in a melanin girl and then her foundation looks 3 shades lighter than what her actual before picture was? Like, y'all tried it, Natasha, Denona. Y'all tried it. I would not pick this up. It's supposed to be a long-lasting full coverage foundation that doesn't look thick, cakey, or dry on the skin, and doesn't set in the fine lines, and then it has all these other things that it's supposed to do. But I'm just so thrown off by these promo pictures. No. Back to the drawing board. And try again. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200 off of this one. It's a no. Is there anything? Did I say that I would get anything? Yes, I did. ColourPop. Ooh, I need to get on my phone right now, order that palette. But that is it for this Will I Buy It or Nah. Let me know what you guys are thinking of the products I showed. Let me know if these are things that you plan on picking up or passing on, and anything else that you guys want to tell me down below in the comment section. As always, thank you guys so much for continuing to rock with me here on my channel. We're growing. We are growing. I know some people always come and like, Tiff, you should have 1 million. Tiff, why does it seem like you're at a standstill? Like, if I get 5 subscribers in a month, that is 5 new people that I didn't have before, and I'm just grateful for each and every one of you. Trust me, when it's my time, it's going to be my time, and I'm not going to be able to force myself there. Nobody else is going to be able to force myself there. It's going to be time when he says it's time, and maybe it's, you know, just my time to be here on this level and enjoy being on this level and just enjoy being on this platform, and that's what I plan on doing it, and doing it to the best of my ability. So let me know what you guys are thinking, and until next time, bye YouTube.